Woo, woo, woo. We back. It's Monday. It's 6 p.m. And you've reached the Love Live. If you did not know, or this is your first time tuning in, the Love Live is a safe space. And what do we mean by a safe space? We mean this is a place that we come to have conversation. Maybe the conversation is needed. Maybe it's a trending topic. We do have a line here. It's 816-398-8229. If you want to tap in and talk about what we're talking about, or if you just want to get something off your chest, the panel is always here. And at the Love Live this week, we actually have our course returning host. What's up, ladies?
Hello.
What's up?
What's up? So it is another week. We got our Chiefs gear on. The Chiefs won, right?
That part.
So if anybody wants to know what our subject is today, it is sloppy seconds and forgiveness. And also on the panel today, we've got, of course, one of our favorite returning panelists, Mr. Matt.
What's up? We here.
Hello.
We are here. And then last but not least, from the Facebook realm, we got Miss Shishi Garden.
Hello.
What's up? What's up? What's up? So, with that being said, the topic today is sloppy seconds and forgiveness. And what I meant by sloppy seconds is like, let's just start with the question of if your friend dates a good person and they don't date anymore, is it okay for you to date said good person?
So that's the seconds.
No.
Sloppy seconds.
That's sloppy seconds.
That's sloppy.
Who said it's sloppy though?
Maybe it's regular seconds.
You just said it's a good person. So if it's a good person, it's not necessarily sloppy. It's just something you not fucking
you
with.
sloppy if you date him.
Yeah.
That's
that part.
a point.
That part.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what we talking about? You was on the phone a few months ago talking about all the great stuff, and then now here I come, girl. Me too. Sloppy.
Nah.
Oh.
No. That's how you catch a ass whooping real fast. We don't promote violence, but
That's
we don't promote violence.
Hell no. Like, let me be on the phone and I'm smiling, kikiing and crying about a nigga and here you cook.
Kikiing about the nigga.
No.
But guys don't really look at it as sloppy seconds. Y'all don't really give a fuck and when it comes to that ramification of things. Like, Matt, have you ever actually went and fucked with a girl that your homeboy fucked with? I'm sure like it's happened and y'all niggas don't give a fuck. Like it's like, oh shit, I hit that bitch too, bro. Like it's different. Whereas if a girl do it, it's like, you hear him, oh y'all hoes. Oh yeah, I ran through the whole clique. Like that's how it sounds.
How old are we?
All right, so there we go. So like she said, age is different. Me myself, I ain't want none of my homeboy shit. Because here's the thing, when you're a lover boy, I don't want that. I'm a lover boy, so I might fall in love with something. I might want it to be my girlfriend, so I ain't want nothing. Nobody else. But you're right, all my homeboys did do that. You know what I'm saying? They would hit afterwards or whatever, and they didn't care. They did it together. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't that we don't look at it the same. It's that we don't look at certain girls the same. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the girl that we talking about. It ain't that we don't look at it the same. But if she a toss up, she a toss up. But if I had nothing to being with her, you had nothing to being with her, then it is what it is. She a toss up, she a fun girl for the hood, right? So it depends on who the girl is. If she a certain type of girl, that ain't going down, bro. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's baby mama or whatever. But you got some suckers that do that anyway, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who they are. Suckers are suckers. But man, real guys, we don't do that. We don't want none of that.
So y'all got an unspoken code.
100%.
Yeah, it's an unspoken code. And you be like, yeah, she off limits, bro.
Hey, but what about that one dude though? That because like I done worked in some barbershops and then they be like, man, she was the hoe and this nigga married her.
I mean, we can't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you like what you like. You feel me? You like what you like. That's all I'm gonna say. You like what you like. Hey, I know it's a couple of them out here right now that been through the city and cats his wife in them because again, you like what you like. But here's the crazy part. If she got 100 bodies and she got one, it's the same, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different. It's a mindset. Let me help you understand what I'm saying, Miss Payne. Let me give you what I'm saying.
Okay, because I
Yeah, let me give you what I'm saying. Let me give you what I'm saying.
Her face was like,
No,
what?
yeah, I see that. I see that look on your face. The mindset is, man, we're getting to the point where we start to judge women because they got bodies, but men got bodies. So should y'all judge us because we don't have sex with a lot of women?
Yeah, we should start judging y'all. We see how that feels.
yes.
So and so
Hey,
I disagree. For me, I'll be dang if you tell me you had the bodies, but then your sex is horrifying. Like at
I'm
least
just
make it match up.
I feel you. I just think that if a man, if a man mess with a woman that had a lot of bodies, he had a little bodies, man, it's who you love, it's who you like, it's who you care about. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And things like that. That's the difference for me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just used to be the judgmental type. I ain't that guy no more because I started to realize that a lot of women that have a lot of bodies, they have a lot of bodies for a reason, right? A lot of them been tampered with, a lot of them been touched on, a lot of them they don't feel love. It's a lot of stuff that come with that. So when I would immediately be like, "Oh, she a hoe," and I don't say that no more because now I got a different respect level for women because I realize so many women have been tampered with or touched or beat down or really, you know what I'm saying, so many things and made to feel like they're not beautiful women. So I look at things a little different than I used to. So that's how I work. So some women slept for different men because that's where they got their love from. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. They ain't never had a real man in their life. That's how I work.
Okay, that's fair.
That's understandable. That's maturity though.
Yeah, yeah, I'm at a different place. You know what I'm saying than I used to be. Back in the day, I would have said that.
So him saying that, so that makes me wonder. Okay, so I do got a question on this sloppy seconds thing because that's interesting. Okay, so let's say I don't know, I'm gonna use Shishi. Why not? So with Shishi, let's say she's talking to a dude, and
Mhm.
then like maybe they do get down, but then she realizes they not compatible, and then me and her are cool, but then when we start talking, it actually do hit off. Do that make me the sloppy seconds if they didn't actually fulfill a full relationship?
So, are you speaking you as if you was a man or you a woman?
As the woman, like she talked to a dude, they may have went on 2 or 3 days. She done told me, hey, I'm kind of feeling him, he's cool or whatever. Then let's say they hit the sheets, she don't enjoy it, and she cool. And then I never met him. She just
Yeah,
told me about him. Then I
yeah.
do me, and we end up hitting it off. Do that make me the sloppy seconds?
Absolutely not, because first and foremost, you didn't know him. So if you knew him, then he become a sloppy second. But if you didn't know him and that wasn't a connection, then here's the other part. That ain't your best friend if you didn't know who he was anyway. That ain't your really good friend if you didn't know who he was anyway, because she gonna tell you who he is, right?
Right.
So that's number one. And number two, if you met him and she didn't disclose none of that, you know what I'm saying? She ain't really roll with the bro code, the girl code. I don't know what the girl code,
Right.
lady code is.
Well, no, it is a
So
girl.
nah,
Right.
nah,
Right.
nope, nope.
Name
You didn't
not
know.
if he
Right.
nothing, we
Nope.
ain't gonna be able to. We ain't gonna bring it up. Like, girl, nah, he wasn't.
Right.
Just so happens that then you find out she come and she see you with him, and she say, "Oh, that's the dude I was just talking to." Hey, well, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You
Well,
didn't tell me that.
hey, we be watching Super Bad together.
You didn't tell me, so now that don't make you stop your second. That just made you. That was who the person you chose. To me, that's just my thought process on it. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
But you know,
it's certain women in my little square. I can't say circle because it ain't a circle, but my triangle. It's certain that I'm gonna ask or I'm gonna go through names, even when I'm on dates or if I'm talking to a dude that's new. I'm gonna be like, okay, so we trying to figure out who you know, so that I don't cross that because I don't never want to would be the one to be like, oh damn, he fucked so and then it's one of my homegirls that like we tight. Like this is my day one. And I'm like, damn, like that's fucked up.
how
Like
many
so
day
it's
ones you
certain
got?
Cause I'm gonna be that one. Like, oh damn.
yeah,
Well,
like it's just certain names I'm gonna be running across
and
with a
it's
nigga that I'm let me find out.
How many day? How many day ones you got?
Like 2, 3.
Oh, we good on that.
Yeah, we
We good on 2 or 3. Don't ask me no whole lot of questions because I ain't gonna answer all that. 2 or 3, I can handle that. No, show me some pictures. Let me see a picture. Let me make sure. Show me a
yeah.
picture.
I mean it ain't
Pull her up.
many.
Pull her up on Facebook. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. We clear.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
clear.
yeah.
But let me add one thing to the
ego pride thing. Cause I don't give a fuck. If you my Facebook friend and I could put it in my mind together, I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's enough. It's too many men out here. It's too many men. It's too many people. It's 8 billion people walking this motherfucker. Like it's enough other folks that you can find somebody else.
So
So
so so so so hold on. Wait. Make sure I understand what you're saying. Because he your Facebook friend, you won't deal with him.
no, I'm saying like the way I'm set up, like if I know you, if I know her, if like I can put in my mind, oh yeah, she cool. And like me and her cannot have the same dude in common because I don't move like that. That would be
On,
an
on
issue.
Facebook though.
if we interact on Facebook, yeah. Like I'm saying, like if I can be like, oh, you mean Danielle? Oh, you mean Delia? Okay, yeah, I know who you talking about. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, and I'm finna go fuck on this. Like no, it just for me and how I move throughout life, that would not be a thing that I would do. That even that association, like I,
Let me ask you this. What if you can see enough to take a side?
what do you
What if,
mean?
like, because we're basing it online, right? Because I think that's a good question. Like, you see two people fall out online, which we often do. We get to hear all their personal business and that remember this, remember that. But if you can see that the lady was toxic, it was her, the one you interact with, it was her fault. She got caught cheating, or some dude, exposed her online. Then what? In that situation, could you be missing out on a good person due
I
to?
have to miss out on them because I just don't. I don't want to do that.
I think one big thing, especially with dating, is like your friends hopefully carry your same moral compass, right? I seen a thing with this women, and they was like, if you ain't hoeing, you can't go. I don't. Did y'all see that clip on Instagram when they said they was going on whatever trip, and the girl
Damn.
she said, if you ain't hoeing, then I don't trust you. You can't go. You gonna be talking.
A bunch of chicks hiding the twat on the trip.
They was. So if y'all didn't know, we got a guest on today, and she ain't got a chance to say nothing because she don't know. We fast paced with the floor here. But Shishi, what do you think? What about sloppy seconds? And I wouldn't say sloppy seconds is a strong term, but what do you think about like your friend's exes? You gotta, your friend went with this dude in high school, and here y'all are at Power and Light, and he's trying to buy you.
This nigga said, here y'all at a parent light.
I mean, first off, I possibly wouldn't want to, date him. That wouldn't be on the mindset. Like if we was all cool mutually, if I know him mutually and I know, she didn't talk about him, shared things about him. If they really wasn't on to nothing and he tried to come and holler at me, I would probably tell her, what's going on and,
Right.
see what headspace she at, with the whole situation. Like she might have questions if she my homegirl. Well, if she know me, she gonna be like, well, hey, she ask questions. Have you been talking to him? And I might just give in on information too, because if she's my friend, I have to let her know. So, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Like I said, it depends on how the situation goes for me.
Understood. So in no situation, I think we didn't hit everybody on the panel. What about you, Bronze?
Yeah, I already said it. I got a couple of people I'm gonna ask you their names, and if you said the wrong name, it's just not it. It's just
Okay.
not gonna happen.
Hold on. So let me segue because I got a couple people asking, can they tap in? First of all, here's a comment from Bam. Says nobody is your property. Let people be with who makes them happy, whether it's your ex or not. Develop emotional intelligence. And that is huge. I think that's my opinion on the whole. The older you get, the more you let go a little petty shit. You went with my homeboy 15 years ago. Y'all are both two different people today, right? You're nowhere near the same two people. And let me tap in one other person. Bad luck. We got a real one that came. He done came back from season one. Look at it.
What up?
What's
Bad
happening? What's
luck
happening?
again.
We in this thing,
Oh,
man.
bad
Feel me?
luck. Oh, you done got out free.
We done got him
Oh,
free,
man.
boy. He done got happy, boy. The Love Live helped Bad Luck find love last season, y'all. We
He
gonna
found
take credit back.
boy,
We taking
his
credit.
love and his love be live too, boy.
His love be live,
That
baby.
love be live, boy. I be watching.
Yeah.
Credit.
I'm proud. I
So
love to
Bad
see.
Luck.
I love to see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what's going down.
Black
I
Yeah,
love
love. Black
it.
love.
That's black
I
love.
love
I
it.
love to see y'all.
we got
That's what's
all love
up.
for you.
Yes.
Black
I
love.
appreciate
So let's
that.
let's go here. So Bad Luck. The topic tonight is sloppy seconds and forgiveness. First of all,
That's a hell of a combination.
and
I mean,
forgiveness.
hopefully not together.
Hey, it might be together. Sometimes,
Not
you know
your
what I
baby
mean?
mama
Forgiveness of the sloppy seconds.
Straight up. So if y'all didn't know, the Love Live is open. If y'all wanted to call in, I see some people wanted to talk. But Bad luck when
Yeah.
it comes with the ladies. If you If your buddy dated a young lady, does that make her off limits? Would you date her? Would you take her serious if your buddy dated her 15 years ago?
I don't have no buddies no more, so I'm kind of different with that. But let's hypothetically speak and say I did have some homie cuddies and homie cronies and all that good shit. I did have some niggas like that. Hell no. I've always been a nigga like it's enough women out here. I don't have to look at my nigga's baby mama or try to backdoor my nigga girl or something. I never was that type of greasy nigga. Like, if anything, I'm gonna ask if she got her sister, some friends or something. Like, it be niggas out here that be, you know what I'm saying, checking out your girl when she walk past. I never been on that type of shit. So definitely with me, a no. If you used to fuck with one of my niggas, even if it was 10 or 15 years ago, I mean, it's kind of still the same. I don't know, it depends. Cause I've almost, been a creep a couple of times in life and it was like, damn, that was so long ago, and rekindled, tried to revamp. But just being a man and being honest, it's a couple of times I almost thought about it. But nah, man, if you used to fuck with one of my dudes or my peoples or my bro or some shit like that, like, nah, I'm good. Like, it's just too messy, too sloppy, too just everything. It's COVID-19 behavior.
So it ain't fair that
COVID-19
bad.
behavior.
That's how shit
What the
started.
fuck?
Shit like that. Fornicating
What is
with close.
COVID-19 behavior?
And man, it started with people fornicating and rubbing close knit feathers.
Stuck in the house together.
Yeah, like, nah, man.
So let me tell you how it happens though. Let's throw a scenario out there because it's not always on purpose though. You ain't never been nowhere where you just go somewhere. It's a bunch of people, maybe it's 30 people or so. It's a baby shower, it's a 6-year-old's birthday party, it's something, and it's people, and then the only person is that person. It's
I mean, shit, get to know somebody else. Shit, what the fuck?
Just saying, you sit there and talk, and you like, damn, you like tacos? I like tacos. You a Virgo? I'm a Virgo. Like,
see what you did right there. You ignited the flame. You initiated some action to be had before the director said cut. That's what you did. You start asking them little questions and shit like that. That's what you did. You initiated, brother, man. Now you can't be like, oh, it just happened. You let that happen.
But I think that's the point of being grown, though. That's kind of the point.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. We get on here and so many people be on here doing all this. So, what I'm saying? I ain't talking about nobody that's spoken before me and none of that. But the problem is so many people get on here be so fake with this stuff, man. That's why I be listening to women say, I would never do that. Be the same one be in my inbox. What's up, Matt? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was my homegirl. Be the same one shooting me an inbox text message, or soon as you break up with her or something. I heard y'all was this, and you know what I'm saying? And what you need, all of that extra stuff, man. And I think that a lot of times we be faking for the funk. We be faking, man, because you know what I'm saying? A lot of my guys that I know say the same thing, but then she hit them with some, you know what I'm saying? He see her at the club, they drinking and it go down. You know what I'm saying? And I see this all the time. And like, I wouldn't do that, bro, man. Well, how you end up over there with her? Oh man, man, so many people be thanking for the fault, man, and this type of stuff go on all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if everybody on this call don't do that type of stuff, I can respect that. But man, this type of stuff happens all the time, man. So I really don't be when a lot of cats and chicks be really, I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it, man, because I see it happen too much, bro. Like the sloppy seconds to the we kicking it and they used to kick it before. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time, man. So I don't know if I can go for it. A lot of stuff being said.
I feel like even with what Copeland just said, though, to be honest, that's similar to when a dude will be a dude's friend, and then they'll see you, and then they'll be like, well, I was kind of watching you while y'all was together, and then the dirty macking is when they decide to say something negative about the person.
But the dirty macking
that they'll just like, well, shit, y'all ain't together now. What's up with you? And then they shoot they shot. I feel like that's very similar. So yeah, we end up somewhere, and you know me because I used to date somebody you used to know, and now you like, shit, I mean, y'all ain't together no more. That's old news, right? What's up with us? So then it makes you right. on that because a dude, I know dudes that have definitely come up to me and done that on multiple occasions, where it's like that
All
nigga
the
wasn't right for
time.
you no way, etc.,
All the
etc.
time.
On the female side, but I agree with you there. So I definitely know that that definitely does exist, and then it does kind of put you in that space because it's like, are you really trying to holler at me, or is this one of them situations where like you just trying to make me the pass around? Like it's like, ah, your friend told you to fire, so now you trying.
So
Or is it
hold on.
like, are you trying to get me? Are you trying to use me to get back at your dude that actually messed with one of your other girls?
Let me put a
That.
spin on it though. Let me put a spin
Ho-
on it.
ho-
Let's say you like bad luck. Bad luck say he ain't got no guys no more. He don't rock with nobody no more. He rock solo. So, but him, it was his guy 15 years ago. But then it ain't his guy no more. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no guys no more. Is he still green light now? If he said it ain't my guy no more, because that's what most dudes do. Man, me and him don't rock no more. He ain't my homie like he was before. I thought he was my homeboy, ain't my homeboy no more. So is he green light now? Can he be somebody you talk to now? Me and Bad Luck, we was homies. That was my guy. We used to run back in the day. We don't
Right.
run no more because something done happen with some money or something. We don't rock no more.
So
So
I
is it green light now?
so
let
I
me hold
feel
on.
like
Let me.
on where I was at when y'all was rocking. Cause I mean, if I come over to the house and maybe y'all got club pictures from back when Body Works was open, and then it's like, oh damn, I used to talk to him, but I didn't know you when I was talking to him, and now I'm talking to you. That ain't the same. But if it's one of them, we all had a spades night, and then you came through the door, then clearly I'm aware. So I feel like there's definitely a difference in there, like
There it is.
that.
But let me start here though. One thing we always talk about with women is like being gullible and not realizing that men are predators to a certain extent.
Oh, we realize.
And most of the men that we know in the black community that most women sleeping with 20% of the men. 20% of the men is sleeping with 100% of the women in the black community. So with that being said, niggas not dumb.
Man,
Niggas are not
man.
dumb. Niggas will borrow a different car so you don't know their car, right?
Is it facts?
So, but let me add one thing I wanted to say before we get back into this. The word of the day,
Hugs.
the word of the day, if y'all didn't know, is dirty macking. She said that. I thought that was hilarious. And anybody out here that don't know what a dirty mac is, it means someone who messes up your chances with a girl by portraying you as untrustworthy,
Not necessarily mess
dishonest.
up your chance. It's an attempt. It's an attempt to mess up the chance because dirty macking
Yeah.
don't always fall through.
It
Yeah,
don't,
but
but
it's an attempt and it's the actual if it is actually accomplished. So either way, you dirty match your way in, or you even dirty match your way and try to mess up.
Yeah, and
uh,
it's definitely a shot. I agree. Like,
Yeah, and that goes with men or women, because I
cause
know women that dirty mac other women too, just
yeah,
because
and then
they
they
see the women in the relationship and they like, oh, okay, I want what she got, or I wanna try him, or so I'm gonna make him not trust her so he can come fuck with me. And
and
women do the same shit.
bad.
I just recently had a guy actually drop a name of somebody, and he's telling me that the dude fucked with one of the girls that he fucked with. And I'm like, are you telling me this because you trying to get back at this nigga? Or are you telling me this because you really don't know that I actually used to fuck with this nigga? Like, it's real funny because we pick up on that shit. Even though, like you said, Copeland, you feel like we don't acknowledge it, but we know. We just keep that shit filed away in the back of our head.
so
Half of the time, dirty macking don't even work. It'll work in reverse. A nigga that'll be trying to dirty mac the next nigga, she still gonna want to fuck with that nigga after he did that. He still ain't gonna get no play or whatever attempt to make a move. The play he was trying to run, it don't work. So that's what I've learned. I've never dirty macked a nigga in my life, but I've been dirty macked a million times too. But most of the time, the shit don't work. Like the nigga just end up looking corny as a motherfucker. Like, boy, why you worried about this nigga?
Right.
It depends on the girl.
it
Yeah.
hundred
Depends on
percent.
the
Yeah,
girl. Because it
true.
worked a lot, man. Especially if he hurt her, or if it, you know what I mean. It depends on how that ended. It worked. It all depends on the girl, though, bro. Like to be honest, man, I see some of the corniest dudes get some of the toughest chicks because they did some dirty macking because of something that he did to her. He told her the truth, or he gave her the game. You know what I'm saying? And he knew everything about her because he done spilled this beans to her. So yeah, bro, it depends on the dude, bro. I see that happen all day, every day. We just when you ain't that type of dude, that's how you feel because that ain't who I. You know what I'm saying? That ain't who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't a dirty maker either, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? It don't even go with my name. But I just know it work a lot, though. It work a whole lot, man. I see it happen all the time. It depends on the girl, man. That's just my little sentiments on it.
One situation I think is always used with the dirty macking, and I think that really makes it play for fellas is when the person doing the dirty macking is financially clearly in another atmosphere than the other person. And I think for fellas, that's a big thing. Finances and the person who looks like they live in the better life. And I feel like as fellas, that's typically what I see with the dirty mac. And when it happens to the homies, or if the homies is the ones being the person, it's the
That don't
person.
always even matter. Shit, I didn't got hated on by niggas who I know had more than I had. Like nigga, that shit
That's what I'm saying. Those are usually the ones who do it. They got more that's they have
matters.
they're more in the financial. I said it better. They you broker than them. I can say it differently. You
I
don't
don't
got as
think
much as what they got.
I don't look at that as dirty macking, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man, because I know a lot of guys that do that. Um, I don't think it's really more of a dirty mac on that. I think dirty macking is telling your business, saying you this and this and that, but really kind of downgrading. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to say, oh man, you messing with this little broke, little dusty dude, or this dude ain't got. That could be taken a couple different ways, and I want y'all to really, catch what I'm saying. That could be taken in the way of saying you hating on dude, or that could be taken in the way of saying, baby, you him, like you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even the same cup of tea, baby. What's happening? What you doing with him? Or
That's that dirty
because you see
macking.
some
That's it.
nah,
Yeah,
that ain't
that's
dirty
dirty
macking, bro.
macking.
That's not to me. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm
That's
saying.
reminding
This is
her
what
of
I'm saying.
her worth.
That's
This
dirty
is what I'm
macking.
Let
saying.
her know that these niggas
This is
deserve
what I'm saying.
better.
This is what I'm
Goddamn it.
saying. I don't think this is we got different opinions because we two different dudes. I think dirty macking is me coming to you telling you something about another man. I don't know him, right? I
Like
think dirty
like,
macking
the
is me
whole time
saying
he was messing with her.
that's
So
dirty macking. That's dirty macking. But me saying, come on, baby, that you on a whole nother level than this guy. What was you doing with him? That ain't really dirty macking. That's me stating my opinion of, baby, you been downplaying yourself, baby. You better than this.
But
You know what I'm saying?
are
So
you trying to holler at her in the meantime while you saying that about another nigga? Because then that's dirty macking. If you
if,
just saying it
if you
for
if
for
yeah, if you trying to talk to her and you saying that to her, you telling her what you feel. You know what I'm saying? You telling her how you
that's
think.
dirty
That's how
macking
you
though, because
So,
you trying
so
to
you
holler
saying
at
you
her at the same
uplifting
time.
her?
yeah, because that's
uplift
basically
her.
like
That
you
ain't
remember,
me. That
You
ain't me
trying to
talking
holler
bad
at
about
her,
him.
so you
That's
dirty
me
macking.
saying, nah, bro.
If you
Listen
not,
what I'm
I
saying.
if you
I
just
remember
talking
that
to her,
saying. Y'all remember the saying? It used to be a saying, and it was like, "Why you over there with that chicken dinner when you can get with a winner?"
Come
So
on.
that's
yeah.
similar to what he's saying. Versus if you be like, "Hey man, you downplaying him," like, yeah,
Yeah, like
like he was out
dude
of
is of
town,
this and
he was doing this. That's the
yeah,
dirty macking
yeah,
because you
yeah. When
basically
I'm like, dude is of this or dude is of that. I ain't doing none of that. But if I say, well, damn, baby, I feel like no, dude wasn't even on your level. That's not really a dirty mac. When I talk about dude, like if dude is a custodian, I'm like, he was a custodian. What you doing with him? Or if I'm dirty macking him in that way, then it's a different ballgame. But if you ask a certain question, you saying certain stuff, and I say, well, damn, baby, I think you was a little bit different, but y'all wasn't even on the same level. I don't look at that as dirty macking. I feel what you saying though, bro. I don't do that. I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'm gonna say this. I don't even talk to women. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm gonna be cool with you, but if we end up talking, it's just gonna happen. I ain't about to mac on. I don't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like rejection. But I feel what you're saying, bro. I just don't, man. I don't do rejection, my God. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I am. Man. If we rap, it just happens. Somebody done plug something, we done hook something up, or we just was hanging around each other and it happened. I don't do all that. I'm just saying to you, bro. I think it's different levels of dirty macking because we take everything as dirty macking when we saying some things, but opinions is opinions. Long as I ain't talking negative about that man, because I don't know that man. I don't know about that man, right? And I just think dirty macking is me telling you his information, his business, and he doing this and he doing that, or he did
I
this to
feel like
you and
dirty
he
macking.
cheated on you.
Anytime I don't never if I'm talking to a chick, I don't mention another nigga, period. I feel like niggas be getting that shit real fucked up. Like if you talking to the chick, you out with the chick, another nigga name shouldn't even come to your mind. Like that be them niggas that be insecure and feel like they gotta, like you said, they gotta downplay another nigga to make themselves look better. But at the end of the day, like, why is you? I've never spoke on another nigga, even if I knew she used to fuck with him. Like, bro, that's not her focus right now. I'm her focus. I
So
don't
you
need to
ain't
talk
never,
about no other nigga. Period.
you ain't never,
I
not
ain't even
never
trying to
said.
bring up.
Hold
I ain't
on,
even
bro.
trying
Hold
to
on.
bring
I
up
gotta hear
another.
it. Never. You ain't never, not one time said you just fuck with that nigga. Never. Not one time, bro. Long as you've been on this earth, all the chicks you mess with, you ain't never not one time said you just mess with that nigga. For real? Never. Yeah, you got to think about it, bro. You did that. Let's
I
keep moving.
mean, I gotta think
Come
about
on,
it.
my
To be
nigga. I love you,
honest,
man. I love you,
so
man.
what
Come on,
I
bro.
think
Don't do that.
I gotta think.
to the both of y'all, what I think is there's the difference between the present tense and then the past tense.
All
Because
day.
the present tense would be the where you would bring up what they currently doing, like that. For example, like how he was saying, all right, well, I don't feel like he's on your level, this and that. That's you taking a chick, in my opinion, at least that's how it sounds. You taking a chick from a dude. Like, yeah, that's cool, you with him. But honestly, I think you could do better because you could do me. Versus being like that nigga, this and this and this. So you're not actually talking about the nigga directly or anything negative about him. You're taking her and elevating her to the level with you that you want to be at. Versus instead being like, man, that nigga used to be this back in the day. You're going backwards in that discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't talk
Yeah.
about another nigga, period. If you trying to
I
holler,
agree.
speak on you and you only.
I agree.
Well, I hate to cut y'all off, but if y'all didn't know, this is the Love Live. And the Love Live, this is a safe space. And we've got our first caller this season, y'all, season 2. So, hold on, let me bring our caller in.
Red pill crib. That's what's up.
Hey, I ain't trying to bring up no other woman talking to my dude or somebody I'm trying to holler at. The only
Dang, muted. Oh, it hurts.
We
He
have a
always he got
caller.
a
So here's the caller. All right. So, caller, you are live on the Love Live. State your name and where you from.
Chris Kringle, the North Pole.
All right, Mr. Kringle, what you got to add to the conversation?
Man, I just love this topic. It's dirty macking. It really sounds like a hating word to me, or a hating phrase. I don't think it's no dirty macking, man. I think a fight is a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's like all that fighting clean. All he won because he was grappling and this and that. I was trying to just throw hands. She chose before he did a macking effort. Wanted him before the macking is my whole thing. If you can take my woman, no matter what it is you saying to her, she belongs to you. I don't even want her. You feel me? So I'm kind of on the line, but I ain't necessarily think. I don't know what old boy's name is. He the guy with the red on.
Matt.
Let's see, is that Matt?
Bad luck.
Yeah. Nah, he talking about Matt. We both got on red,
Bad
but I got on
luck,
more.
okay. What was that?
No, I said bad luck got on the hat. I ain't got on no hat. I just got on the red shirt.
Okay, but yeah, what he was saying, no, I don't think that's dirty macking. I think however you macking is how you macking it. If it's giving you what you trying to get, keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me. I don't think, man. I think, sometimes when you do what you do, man, it's a different level, man. So I love your mindset. You say you from the north?
What was that?
You say you
I can't hear y'all that.
you say you from the north end of town?
Nah. My name Raphael, man. I ain't really no Chris Kringle. I'm at Cali though.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So,
But
ladies, y'all got
macking big out here. I ain't in Detroit or nothing, but pull up in Pomona with sugar free and all of that, man. It's a macking around here for sure. And
that's big.
if she choosing. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, ain't none of the ladies got nothing to say about that?
Well, they the ones choosing.
Oh, she can't say nothing. She muted. Ain't none of the ladies got nothing to say about that? Y'all ain't got nothing to say about what he said? There go to Bronze Beauty. Here she goes.
yeah, Copeland, you just mute me and just what's going on today? Okay, but caller, hold on. So you don't think none of the guys there are dirty macking you? You just feel like they just macking, and if they take your girl, and if that worked, then it's just she already chose up, right?
I mean, if we together and you really trying to be with me, it ain't nothing nobody can say to get you up out of my arms, right?
Right, I agree with that. I most definitely agree with that. I'm just,
So if it's dirty macking, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? You knew you was attracted to the motherfucker before he started doing any macking. You know, so it just seemed like that's an excuse for a loss or for a choose up. You know, that's a woman's excuse. Oh, he said this, that's why I did it. And then it's his excuse. You know, oh, it's because he was dirty Mac and that's how he got her. You know,
And it makes
Mac
sense.
is Mac.
So females don't dirty Mac either. It's just the dude chose up.
Hey, it go both ways. Yeah. But it usually happens with females. That's the thing. You know, you ain't got to do no macking to no man. If a man wants you and you know he wants you, if you come at him, you ain't got to do no macking.
Mm.
100%. Well, caller, thanks for calling in and sharing your perspective. If you have anything else to add before we let you go and get to the second half of the show.
Nah, that's it. That's it. I just have to put my 2 cents in.
All
I
right.
appreciate y'all picking up and talking to me real quick.
All right, brother. Peace.
My man.
Thank you.
All right, peace.
So, if y'all did not know, this is the Love Live. Uh-oh. Well, it's the safe space, right? And I appreciate the call, all calling in whenever they decide to. If y'all didn't know, this is the Love Live. The Love Line is open, 816-398-8229. The topic this evening so far has been sloppy seconds. And I think really sloppy seconds, we're going to foul that into boundaries because I think it's really a perspective thing. It's your own personal boundaries. If y'all didn't know, we've got some guests here. We got Miss Shishi Garden tapped in with us on the panel. And then we got Mr. Matt, of course, back again. So I think sloppy seconds and forgiveness. So to the forgiveness portion of the show, I think when we were talking about forgiveness, we were talking about, going backwards in time. Do you go backwards? Do you forgive people? Right? Could you not be with somebody for 10 years, forgive them, and get back with them after 10 years? Can you do the Nelly and Ashanti?
Nelly and Ashanti. That's funny. I think forgiveness has to be something as far as what was the issue at hand. So, like, for example, if it was a repetitive thing, then that's kind of different. Like at that point, you start talking about patterns and a person's character. And unless you got tremendous growth, then that character really doesn't change. So that pattern is going to continue to happen, whether it's 10 years or whether it's 20 years. But I'm all for forgiveness if it's you make a mistake and you learn from the mistake and you don't repeat it. Because everybody's human, everybody's gonna continue to make mistakes. Even if whether y'all separate or whether y'all come back together or whether it's in the relationship, you're gonna make mistakes. As long as we're not repetitively making the same mistake and it not become a pattern, then I don't think forgiveness should be a problem at any angle.
I feel like I'm petty and I be forgiving, right? But like, so I ain't over like one of my exes like told me that he would never do this pajama Christmas shit, and then seen a picture of him in the matching pajamas. So now I'm like, so you didn't want to wear no pajamas with me, but you over there wearing a onesie with her, and I'm in my feelings about it.
So let me say this to you, Delia. Does that need further explanation?
Well, no. I mean, I wanted to unzip the onesie and give you some head, and she got to do it.
I ain't sucking no nigga dick in no onesie. The fuck are you talking about?
Let me tell you this. This is
Why
something
not?
real.
You gotta have a
Me and my wife.
First of all, why does he have a onesie?
First of all, why can't he if we matching pajamas?
Hold on.
Why
Me and my
can't he
wife
have
got
this buttoned
matching
up shirt
onesies.
and the pajama pants?
You hear Copeland? Go back, Copeland. What you say?
Me and my wife got matching onesies.
Oh no. No, Copeland, what is you doing?
That part.
It's hard to get naked in that onesie, though. I'm telling you, it's hard.
All right, you ain't gotta
hard
get
to
naked.
in
Go
that
on that couch
onesie.
and unzip it and let me.
Why do you have a onesie, Copeland?
Don't take it. Let me show y'all where you get a fire onesie, y'all. You know we do a lot.
There's no such thing as a fireman onesie.
It is. I'm
fire,
and
and as soon as
it's not.
And as soon as I unzip it, it's gonna get fire
All right,
around here.
let's do it right here. Where we
Yeah,
at?
Ain't
let's
nothing
do it.
wrong with it.
Let's do it. Let's show y'all where y'all get a onesie. So you get your style. And look at him with his girl right here. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not a onesie.
No, we talking about the onesie with the zip.
We got to find the onesie. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like it's only whack if he got the onesie with the butt flap.
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
We ain't
That's
doing
the
No, it's
part.
not no dude. It's not no cute onesie for a dude. I don't care what you
If
show me,
he
Copeland.
got on a onesie and I got on a onesie, that's cute.
Damn, they
Ain't
got some
nobody try.
models. Hold on, shout out to Fenty for having real life models on here. Look at my boy. Here we go. It's sold out too.
Period.
Look.
You want to know?
What?
Because they unzipping them and giving head. That's why.
No,
Look at
because
him.
they
Look
look
at him.
fruity as fuck.
This is the sassy apocalypse.
No, I'm not sucking no nigga dick through a onesie.
I'm telling you,
You can't wear that. Come on, man.
I'm
Fuck
sucking the
no,
dick.
he can't wear that.
I'm gonna
What
suck
we?
it in the onesie,
Hey,
out of the onesie, on the onesie, during the onesie, through the onesie. I don't care about that.
I ain't gonna lie. My boy looking wild right here.
No, what?
That's why
No,
Danielle don't want to do it. Niggas like him is the reason Danielle don't want to do
no, that's terrible.
See, they gotta have some more masculine men in those.
No, they can't have any man in those.
it.
The fuck is y'all talking about?
So that's why I can't forgive, because how dare you take pictures with somebody like that? Meanwhile, that's what I wanted. That's rough to forgive for
But
me.
it came with growth though. It was different. He grew up. When he was with you, he was he was young. Man,
Nah, he didn't grow up. Not if he
this
got a
is what I'm
onesie
saying.
on.
You
He
can't.
did
Well,
grow
I
up.
got what you saying, but what I'm saying is, listen, what I'm saying. Copeland is your family, and he got a onesie, so you better watch out. Now, I'm just
Hey,
saying.
and when we
Time
I'm
that
and
just
put
after
the
the
saying.
show,
onesie
and
on
after the show,
friend.
Copeland, we gonna have a talk, Copeland.
Hey,
I,
this man. Hey, the comments said you like sweet and sour sausage.
Thank you, thank you.
hey,
Because
hey,
what is we
man,
talking about?
listen,
I ain't had no sausage, so at this point, I'm in my feelings.
No
man,
man
listen.
onesie. Thank
Hey,
you.
I agree. I ain't doing the onesie. Cope doing it, so he man enough for all of
I
us.
Whatever,
feel like
man.
I feel like
You
that's
just
one of
ain't
those
wearing no
Hey,
onesie because
situations that
they don't
depend
fit
on
man,
the
your
look,
hair and your
person.
size. That's
man,
why.
look, you got a onesie, bro?
Nah, I ain't got no one.
All right, so hold
No.
on.
Okay,
So
I don't want to
hold
hear
on.
that though.
One
But
second. Let me stop y'all for 1 second. We got
no,
one
bad
person
luck,
on the
bad
tap
luck.
in.
But if your girl got y'all matching onesies, you wouldn't wear that with her?
Hell yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
what I
Hell
Oh
yeah.
That
my
part. So
Hell
you're
yeah.
God.
not talking about
Hold on.
nothing.
Let me tell a story. Let me tell a story. So we got Bam and Bam gonna come in here next as well. Bam
Yeah,
is
I need to
well,
That's
ask
you
my
know.
Bam if he
bro,
gonna
So
man.
wear a matching
let's ask
onesie.
Bam. Brother Bam.
That's
Good
my
evening.
bro, man.
What's the
Brother
deal with
Bam.
it?
What's the deal, my brother?
What's happening?
All right. Before you say what you gotta say, would you wear the onesie
Nah, I ain't
solo?
wearing no motherfucking onesie.
Thank you. He
Oh
ain't my
man.
hey. My bro is not wearing no motherfucking onesie.
That
I don't give
nigga
a fuck.
Bam.
I don't
Hey,
give a fuck
bro.
if it is blue.
Bam, hold on, bro. Tell the truth. You ain't. I don't care how much you would love. You ain't wearing no onesie.
Nigga, it ain't enough love allowed to put me in the onesie.
Thank you.
I don't care.
I
No.
don't care. I wear it with
I'll put
pride.
some pajamas on. I ain't putting no onesie on.
He can put the button up and some pajama pants that match my onesie. Why you
I
can't do
don't
that? And then you can suck his dick through the buttons on the pajama pants.
Who
E-
the?
e-
That's not
Every
even fun.
that's all day. If
That's how
y'all are
you
here,
should have
y'all better
started it off.
fellas. If y'all listening, fellas, to what she
If you
putting
started it
down.
off like
I'm on pajama
I
pants.
don't know. Zipper might be better though, because it's a quick zip.
Thank
Button
you.
might be
Unzip
too
that shit and
little.
be
You
done.
might
She
got
ain't trying to
nails
do all that
on. It's
extra
hard to
work.
open it up, and you really trying to get down. So the
Yeah,
zipper
that's
might
sweet and
work.
sour dick right there.
Nigga gotta take the whole thing
Yeah,
off just to
y'all
take a
lip.
shit.
Yeah,
Hey, that's the point though. That's the real talk. When you wake up in the middle of the night, you got that motherfucking onesie on, boy. You like, God damn. Trying to get
Hey,
your arms
Copeland,
out.
Copeland. Wait a minute. So y'all spooned in the onesie, Copeland?
Hell yeah. We be in that onesie. Ask my wife. My wife got
Y'all was
all them
hot as
onesies.
hell in that bed.
I got one onesie. I smoke a blunt, try to not burn a hole in it. I really like my onesie. I
I
take
get.
care of it.
I know how
uh,
comfortable that is.
uh.
I agree because I have a onesie. It is rainbow
I
zebra.
got some onesies. That shit's comfortable.
Yes.
So if y'all didn't
Yeah,
know,
they
this
are
episode,
comfortable for the women.
Yeah,
Fenty, we
I'm
got
trying to touch on the topic, man, before I get to the gym.
Oh, my
so
bad.
That was my bad. I just had to bring it up
so
because
what you
that's
on
some rough shit.
forgiveness or dirty macking?
Either or. Shit. No, I was gonna talk about the whole dirty Mac and then the talk to your friend's girl or something.
So what you think?
My whole thing with the dirty Mac and shit is I do believe it is dirty. Man, if you say anything about a nigga to a female to try to get her, is dirty Mac. Period. I don't care what you say or how you say it. The fact that you bringing up another man in a conversation with a woman, that's dirty Mac. It should be no reason you got another man's name in your mouth when you talking to a woman. If y'all not specifically just talking about him having a conversation.
Yeah, that's how I feel
What
about
she
even
do
when
with
the table is turned.
what she do with it? The caller, what she do with it? Yeah, of course that's on her, but it still don't negate the fact that the man is dirty macking because he's saying something about you.
Right.
Yep. I don't want to talk to my man about another woman at all. So I'm the only woman that needs to be on his mind. So what we bringing up another bitch for?
Period.
The whole friend thing, it come with levels. For me, it come with levels. You know what I'm saying? It come with levels of certain type of respect and shit like that. But if you one of my partners, my childhood partners, of course, I know who you fuck with. You know what I mean? They most definitely off limits. Now, if I just know you and we cool, I respect you where we at. Wherever I met you, whatever you did before me and who you talk to, she is not off limits, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'ma ask you first. But she is not off limits. I didn't know you in the time you was fucking with her. I don't know what y'all had going on. You know what I'm saying? But out of respect, I'ma ask you first. But she's not off limits.
What you gonna ask for if she ain't off limits?
I'ma ask you out of respect.
What I mean, what if the nigga say no?
If he say no, then it is what it is. I'ma leave it alone.
Oh, okay, that's different.
But I'ma ask you as a man first. I should be able to come talk to you as a man and ask you something like that without you getting all emotional and in your feelings. You should be able to look me in my eyes and tell me the truth if you feel some type of way or if you don't.
But that's contradicting, my guy. When you say it don't matter, what you asking for if it don't matter? I'm not even having a conversation with you if it don't matter. Why ask if it don't matter?
I never said it don't matter.
I just
I'm saying if you talk to whoever you talk to before I knew you, out of respect because I know you now, I'ma ask you, bro, oh girl, you know what I'm saying? She trying to shoot her shot. You feel some type of way about it or not? As a man, you should be able to look me in my eyes and tell me if you do or if you don't. If you tell
got
me that you do, then I ain't gonna push play.
somebody about to tell your big ass ain't feel some type of way, old muscle bound ass,
Exactly.
Hulk
Egg.
Hogan
Hey,
ass nigga. Somebody
say
about to,
tell the
you know what I'm
truth.
saying? This nigga got muscles coming out of his neck. Anybody about to tell you the
Bam,
truth?
we don't want you talking to our nope. Nope. No, Bam. Nope. Not you. Nope. Nobody ever told Bam yes to that
Everybody about
question.
to tell this old muscle bound ass nigga the truth. They gonna be like,
No.
nah, man, it's cool, bro.
Yes, yes, Bam. You could yes. You go crazy with my ex. No, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it, Crippin. You gonna have my ex wearing blue and shit. It's gonna be all
All right,
sad from here on.
it's
It's gonna
cool,
be
bro.
I'm gonna be sad like damn. He muted, can't hear you, fam. All right, so while Bam is getting his together, we're gonna bring everybody back. So we did have some of the classics. I just want to say, first of all, I want to segue. This is the Love Live. If y'all didn't know, this is a safe space, a place that we come to talk. And I really appreciate everybody on here because we all have developed a relationship throughout the seasons, and we got more reoccurring people popping up to join the conversation. We have got one of the favorite panelists of all time just stopped through. Mr. John Reynolds, aka the Red Pill Crip. If you know Red Pill, Google Red Pill Crip on YouTube. Got a really awesome interview with Heather Don he just did. Red Pill,
What's the word?
he's back.
Happy
What it do,
holidays,
pimp?
everybody. What's the deal?
Love Red Bill.
What's good? I'm tapped
Still
in.
can't
I'm
hear you,
Hello.
Bam.
listening. What's the
So
word?
so so we gotta get your 2 cents in on the topics.
On the dirty Mackin side of the game, I would say this. It's dynamics with this. So women pre-selection is real. When a woman looks at a man that got a lot of women, it may sound good on the surface to say, "Oh, I don't want that nigga," but deep down inside, your soul is saying, "Why does everybody want that nigga?" But when we see a woman that been with two of the homies, shit, one for real, I ain't even with all that like playing behind my homeboy shit, but it's like it's disgusting. It's like, nah, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas fuck they enemies girl. They don't really go behind niggas like and try to get what they. I don't care who she is, nigga. It's a code in your you know what I'm saying, in your subconscious. You don't even got to be taught that. Like that was my homie or my ex homie's wife. You leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? And my brother, my boy, I don't know his name. I just peeped him today. What's up with you, homie? When you said that you would walk up to a girl and be like, "Dang, you was with him." You know what I'm saying? You could do better than that, bro. That is the definition of dirty macking, bro. That's awful behavior. Like, how do you even know that she deserved the plumber? Like, she could be awful just because of how she looked. How you gonna say that? Oh, okay, well, you can do better, or you should be. You know what I'm saying?
Potential, because of
So
potential. Because they see the
my
potential.
answer to that, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I'm not saying I do that, but again, when you know a woman got herself together, some women are ground they'll mess with whoever at the time because they don't feel confident in who they are. You know what I'm saying? And some men,
I
it's a
agree.
different level of confidence. Some women to mess with a guy that ain't really on their level because their confidence ain't where it need to be. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I do that. I want to be clear on that. Again, I don't talk to women. You know what I'm saying? We just happen. But I'm just saying the reason why I said that because I see a lot of men do that and they'll say to a young lady, "Well, young lady, man, listen, man, I said you could do something way better than that. Why, why you kind of, dealing with that? You know what I'm saying? Because you got a man that ain't got no goals, no dreams. He ain't got nothing popping. She a career woman. She got her life together. He don't want to do nothing but hustle, sit up and play PlayStation. He ain't got nothing going on. And you know this. You know what I'm saying? There's some cats that just say that. I'm saying I don't do that, but I'm just telling you, I hear it all the time. I done heard that a lot,
Well,
bro.
Matt already said he wasn't talking to nobody anyway because he don't like to get let down. So we know he ain't
None of that.
doing it.
None
You
of
gotta
that.
shoot your shot, my brother. Once you hear no enough, you'll learn how to hear yes.
I ain't never heard it. I don't want to hear it. I hear yes
You
or no.
What'd you
Bam,
say?
you might want to try to log out and log back in, Bam, because we can't get no audio off you.
Nah, but then on the forgiveness side, I say like this, man. It really does depend on what somebody did to you. Because a lot of people say I forgive for myself, which is some narcissistic shit to say. I forgive for myself. Like, let the shit go. Keep it pushing. Don't forgive somebody and then not re-enter them into your life. Cause what the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna forgive somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it might not go all the way back to what it was, but it's like, I think sometimes people do things and they just do it because that's what it's embedded in their brain and be like, just things that you just learn coming up. Like, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to give a bad example, but like, Christianity, Jesus, like you ain't never seen Jesus in your life, but you just hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Heaven and hell, you ain't never seen nothing like that, but you just believe it because they didn't shoved it down your throat. If you're gonna do something, just do it with a moral compass. Just be honest. I think every conversation we have could be fixed with honesty.
I agree
That's
with
pretty
that.
much how the game go.
I agree with that.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Delia?
I don't understand it.
What you
You don't
mean?
So
You don't
understand what?
understand?
So when he was like that, it's narcissistic because of the forgiving for yourself. Like I disagree because we do forgive for ourselves. That's how we let it go. Now, whether I choose to deal with you, that's the difference between forgiving and forgetting. So if I forgive you, that I don't mean I got to deal with you again at all. And if I'm done, I'm just done. So that's why I'm just kind of sitting there like, well, nah, that ain't necessarily the truth. Now, whether I tell you I forgave you or forgive you eternally and just be done, that's just where I'm at with it. So that's why I say that because I've dealt with some forgiving situations and then when I've dealt back with the person or chose to or didn't, more so when I did, they may have redone that. And then I've gotten past it that first time. But now here we are again, revisiting this old wound that, yes, I walked away from. But now we're back in this same situation. So I wouldn't call it narcissistic if I decide to forgive you for me. Because fine, you're right. If you don't know that I'm hurting, then yes, I'm doing it for me because it ain't like how I feel is hurting you. You living in this, you doing this, you living like that. So I do the forgiveness for me. So that's why I just don't agree with that part of what he said.
I
Yeah,
just
but then you just said a whole. If you get back to the same thing, that goes back to what I said. Like once you start actually having the same repetitive mistake, at
Hmm.
that point, that's a character. That's the person's character. That's not something that I would think that you would have to keep forgiving over and over again.
Well, true, but he said it was narcissistic, so I disagree with that.
well,
I think he's right because not to cut off
no,
your
my
wisdom.
fault.
Go ahead, Red Pill.
Well, what I'll say is, if you're gonna forgive them and not deal with them, I would say that would be more narcissistic. But if you're gonna forgive them and then understand in this area of where they had wherever they found the flaw, wherever flaw it was that you forgave, you just play defense with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you don't trust. Well, I know y'all gonna kick me for this one, but you don't really trust women. You trust women to be women. That's more of like what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna forgive somebody, you know how they are. You know them as a person. You done dealt with them. To the fact they have your trust, and then they did something to break it. For you to forgive it is a step in itself. So when you forgive them, okay, cool. I know in this area that person might be weak, or they might be, you know what I'm saying? They might know how to manipulate a little bit more. But to forgive somebody and then just go away, what's the point?
I think the biggest thing when you say narcissistic is like when I asked you Delia earlier, you
Hmm.
said the guy with the onesies, right? That started
Uh-huh.
this whole, we went off in a tangent, but you said he did onesies with somebody else. And I asked you, do you need to know anything else? And the reason why I asked that is because more than sometimes people seeing what someone does and reacting off what they do, they want to know why they did it. And I think sometimes just the reason that they did it should be enough for you to move on with your thought process. And I think it's sometimes rooted in ego when we want to know, why would you wear onesies with this person and not onesies with me? Versus saying that, now that you're away from them, maybe y'all made the right decision because you didn't even want to wear onesies with me. But like Bad Luck said at first, I'll never fucking wear a onesie. But then he's like, would you wear one with your girl now? He's like, yeah.
No, I didn't say I
Bad
wouldn't.
luck didn't say
I
that.
said I
Hazel,
don't.
get that onesie.
I
But
said if she wanted to
but
do it,
so I
then
still
I'm
have a
with it
question.
though.
How can I forgive what I don't know?
What
Wouldn't
do
that
you
be fair?
mean? What do you don't know though?
So you were saying that, all right, basically it's like, so me seeing the person wearing the onesie, right? I don't know why they decided to do it with them, but instead of me asking, I just be like, oh, well, clearly it was something about them that they choose to do it with them and not me. How do I forgive that if I'm unaware? Because yes, I want to know. Well, what made you decide to do that with them and not me? Now I get how y'all stated the maturity thing may happen, but I would still want to know that because it could have been something different, and I would like to know that. Because what if it is a growing thing for me? What if it was how I asked? Like Danielle gets on me all the time about it ain't what I say, it's how I say it. So maybe I was like, nigga, you gonna wear this onesie. Maybe meanwhile, she was like, look, babe, I found these onesies. Let's wear them. Like, I would like to know that though. So it's like,
That's the narcissism, because narcissism is making everything about you. So it could not be you. It might not be you. It might not be your physical fault that he didn't want to wear the onesie with you. It might not have been you personally. It might have been some growth that happened in between y'all separation. I
If
And
think
if
that
it's
you
bitch
said
got
it,
him
if
wearing
you
the
said it
onesie,
the
she can
first way
have
you
them.
said it,
I'm done.
that was a little
Her,
aggressive. If you told that man,
shut
nigga, we gonna
up.
wear
That
these
was some
onesies.
gangster shit. I ain't gonna lie.
If
yeah.
you
It,
say
it
nigga, we gonna wear these onesies, I mean
maybe
I'm
maybe
so tired of her.
maybe
that
him
was
and
Queen
her
Latifah
grew.
set it off style. Nigga, we gonna wear these onesies. Like, damn, you didn't even give him a choice. You just told him aggressively.
Look,
Nah,
Man.
as a,
if she got him wearing a onesie, they need to be together.
I'm
Hey,
just
hey,
tired
I
of
Dahlia,
mean,
though,
I
ask him shit. Don't
well,
just tell him.
we live in a day and age where we feel like, well, because she got him to wear the onesie, then clearly the coochie better, right? That's
nah,
and
that
I,
ain't it.
and I think
That
I
ain't
think
it.
that's I think that's like the day and age. She got him to wear the onesie, but sometimes it's growth as a person.
That ain't it.
You never know. Like one thing
I,
that
I'm
influenced
just
me
so
to
done, Danielle. I swear, bro.
I just
hey,
can't get past a dude having a onesie. I don't care
the
what y'all
actual
say.
ones.
The the conversation don't even.
It's a
I'm trying to
gesture,
get
though.
it. It don't
But
go.
but Bronze, it's a gesture. It's like it's why she get that I didn't. And what I would say is it's I
Not with a
think it's
onesie.
two reasons. I would
Why
say
she?
that he
Not with a
might
onesie.
he might have a stronger connection with her. That probably is option one. But two, he might have done it in spite.
No. Why did she get a bigger diamond ring than me?
Man, why
Maybe
y'all
you.
keep
She got
jumping
five
back to
carats and
that?
I got three carats, but
Hey,
not a onesie.
care about the onesie, Bam. That's why.
No,
That's
No,
maybe,
but
Oh,
maybe,
this is
maybe why did
crazy.
she get a maybe why did she get a Benz and I got an Acura? but not a onesie.
No, but it's just the gesture though. You
Friend.
looking at it too literally. You despise the onesie so much that you can't see
Hate the
the
ones.
moral of the story.
She absolutely hates the ones. Like we can't.
If you want a
I'm not.
strong
I'm
We can't
not. Fuck
enjoy the
if
relationship, just
conversation.
listen.
if she got him wearing a onesie, they need to be together. This is period. They
Yes,
need
ma'am,
they
but
for
see,
each other because
Bronze is
I don't want
bugging
my
right
dude
now.
in a onesie. I don't want him wearing a onesie. The last time he should have wore a onesie when he was 5. After he was 5, my son ain't been in a onesie since he was 3. So we ain't doing that.
That's too
oh,
What the
old.
hell we not talking about?
He
it
was
is
And
too
then y'all
old.
want to,
a
and then
G.
y'all women, Delia,
Man, look,
and
look,
then
look,
y'all women, hold
look,
on, because
Della,
I'm about
see,
to get on Delia's head. Cause then y'all women, now put me and Delia up. Cause then our women want to talk about how
Oh,
soft. Come on, Delia. You
he
ready?
looked too
ready. As
zesty,
soon as he put
boy.
us up, I'm ready for
Are
it. You
you
know
ready?
what?
He
Y'all hit
Copeland,
looked
us
he
up.
looked extra
Copeland,
zesty.
Copeland.
He looked like a zesty
Put me and Delia up real quick. Because I'm about to get on her head. Because as soon as our women talk about how zesty our men are and how
Uh-huh.
you
Don't put
how
me
you
in that shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Take
you
me off of there.
he said, get him off here. I ain't mad at him. Because as soon as y'all women talk about how feminine our men are, and you wondering why, because your niggas in a onesie.
but so how does him wearing a onesie make him feminine though?
Girl, you was about to make me call you at your name.
I ain't gonna be upset, but
Because that's not
explain.
that's not a manly thing. There's
the
certain
way,
things
hey, the
that's
way
like
he
that's
popped his
okay. So if he can wear a
birthday.
onesie, he can wear a man bag.
No, I don't want him to wear a man bag. Now, what he doing?
Okay, my point exactly.
We're at the
My point
house. So
exactly.
think about it. The onesie is at the house. So that's almost like how they say that the bedroom is defiled. For example, the married man on the pod said that he don't wear a onesie, and him and his wife,
No.
they're doing that. They sleeping in it,
Don't
whatever.
I don't never want to hear you talk about the man being
Hey,
feminine no more.
she want that nigga to wear a onesie. So when they have a game night, he get to going crazy. She like, bitch ass nigga, shut up before I pour this onesie out on your ass. You
I
try to have
I
one up on him, that's all.
I
Yeah,
will run.
nah.
It's a
I will
power
run and
move.
fade in this one
what
right there now.
the
Y'all
Hey,
gonna lay off
Copeland, I'm
the
gonna tell
one.
you right now, if you ran a nigga fade with a onesie on, I would die laughing.
I better get all the views.
You onesie
Man.
wearing ass nigga. I hear it. I agree
hey,
with that nigga on
If
that
he had
one.
a onesie on that day he bent over, he wouldn't have that free.
Whoa, he was bent
Hey,
over. That's crazy.
but
Pause.
Matt,
Talk to me.
I just
Matt,
went.
before I got messed up, you said something about making a woman aware of the person that she talking to basically just ain't on this shit. And you saying that you don't feel like that's dirty macking, right?
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's dirty macking. You know what I'm saying? It's not your job to bring this woman awareness up of where her dude is lacking at. Just me personally, I don't know how nobody else feel. I get what you saying, but what I'm saying for me, anything you say about another man, period, to a woman, to talk to a woman is dirty macking. You know what
I
I'm saying?
respect that.
It should be no reason you speaking on the man. Like, all right, I like you, right? I know you talk to dude. I'm gonna talk to you strictly on the basis of me and you. I ain't got shit to say about cuz ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't give a motherfucker the gratification to run around and say that, ah, Bam was saying this or Bam was saying that. Because whatever I say to a motherfucker, I'm gonna say it to the person. I'm not gonna say it to no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it to them. So when you talking to a woman, if you say anything about a man to me, that's dirty macking. It
I
goes
don't
along the
disagree,
line,
but
goes along the lines of pillow talking.
I just I don't go that far with the pillow talk, and I agree with you on the dirty mac. And let me say this too.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you, my guys, I hear this every day, all day. I hear niggas be like, "I mean, you talk to that goofy ass nigga? Are you talking to that little nigga, or you talking to that broke ass nigga, or that kind of stuff?" So when you say the dirty macking on a certain level, you know what I'm saying? I just think it's levels to it. I think sometimes it is, but I ain't disagree. I don't do it, bro. I
Yeah.
ain't gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do it. I'm just saying to you, I know it's different levels to it. So the thing that hit me, like I said, I've heard guys kind of uplifter saying, I don't think, that's just, it was an opinion. But hey, listen, I respect your opinion, bro. I ain't dirty Mac nobody. Can't
Mm.
nobody never say Matt dirty Mac. So I'm just telling you what I've heard, bro, and how I feel. And a lot of the ladies understand where I'm coming from because they understand that a man can do that. It can be uplifting where it ain't really knocking you down. I ain't talking about the nigga. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying, hey man, that nigga was a bum or that nigga was dusty or that nigga did that. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just
Discussing
saying,
another man is irrelevant if you
yeah,
really that nigga. It's
yeah,
For
I'm
irrelevant.
sure.
good.
There's no reason. Like I'm to the point. It's a turnoff if I'm sitting with a man and we're supposed to be talking and relating and getting to know each other, and it becomes oh my ex or this chick I used to talk to or because why the fuck do
Why
I?
y'all bring y'all ex up there
Do
in conversations then?
you want a better bitch or not?
So
Because
let me ask you
your
this.
past is irrelevant at that point.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this though. Why you bring your ex up every time you talk to another nigga? Then why you bring him up? Why you even talk
I
about her?
don't.
Why man?
I
That's
do
man,
not.
every woman do
As
that.
far as
Every woman said.
I'm
So
concerned,
one of the
I don't
conversations
have
on
an ex.
every date
I
is
have lied.
what happened in your
Ain't
last
nothing but
relationship.
ain't nothing
Every
but stuff.
conversation in most
Honey,
dates with most niggas
let me
that
answer that.
like you, that
I
like
can answer
you,
that.
that want to be somewhere with you,
Hey,
that want to take you somewhere. One of the
I
number
can
one
answer that.
conversations every man gonna ask you is what happened in your last situation,
I
and
was
y'all
gonna say
go
I
to
can
dirty
answer
Nigga
man.
that.
died. What do it matter? I don't care.
hey,
I
my
like
response to
okay,
that
so
question
because
always,
there are dudes that do not like that, right? And I get that. Okay, so usually when explaining a story, depending on how long or whatever the scenario may be, prior to your example, usually be the ex. So I do get because a dude would be like, "Well, why would you bring your ex up?" But your examples for what you've been through in certain situations be the ex. So it ain't necessarily, oh, we want to bring him up. But if that's the last time we went through that encounter or that situation, then that would be the person that we end up bringing up.
We don't want to hear
no,
about that
no,
nigga.
Yeah, I was
no.
We
gonna
don't
If
want
say
to hear
that,
yeah.
about that nigga.
You might want to
no,
refrain
Nah,
from
listen,
that.
the
my shit be
crazy
real
thing is
general.
Keep that ex
the
talk to
crazy
a minimum. We don't want to hear about that nigga.
the crazy
Yeah,
thing
and
is
That's
my
what. That's
answer,
you
what.
should want to hear about it though,
Why you say that?
because it's history. It's gonna tell you what you need to know. It's just niggas be trying to put themselves in an emotional state of worrying about her. It's the ex. You know what I'm saying? Like most dudes lock their emotions in on the fact that she talking about her ex to oh you still thinking about this nigga, you like this nigga, you know what I'm
I
saying?
get yeah, I
you
get what you're saying on that.
you
I do
want a
get.
woman, to tell you the history of what the fuck she just went through so you can identify what's going on with her right now.
Oh, okay,
right? But the
Bam. Let me
woman
ask
has
you
to
this:
gauge.
if
The woman
if
has to
it's
be able to gauge if that man, if you can actually communicate with that man to that degree. So it's certain guys that you know that if you're asking me about my ex and I can talk to you and I can trust you enough and just for you to learn me and you're getting to know me, that's one thing. But if I know that I'm talking to a guy and he's asking me about my ex and I don't go into the details, I'm real general. It's out. He wanted to be out here in the streets with these thugs. Like that's how I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna give you a real vague, general answer. Whereas if you keep asking or you ask deeper, more intelligent questions about it, and you want to know, then I can open up to you. But I'm not about to volunteer the information at
Mm.
all.
What was you gonna say,
Okay,
Red Pill?
hold on one second.
um
I'm gonna let everybody get
Right.
one last comment out, but we coming up on the hour. Let's start with Red Pill. What was you gonna say, Red Pill?
just to what Bam said, what I will say is it's the like if you're telling me like, oh well, this is how he messed up and things like that. But if you like if you saying, oh well, he he took me here, he do like if you bragging on him, that's kind of a what I'm saying, that's a different thing. Like what shoot, he used to take like if we have Applebee's and he used to take me to Houston's or wherever, whatever, go something nice, you feel me, Fogo, whatever. You know what I mean? So I get it how Bam said it, you need to get these details to learn who she is. And at the end of the day, I'm saying if you continuously complimenting them or bringing them up for, I'm saying, just why are you bringing him up? I get it. I don't think men really need a manuscript. Like when you learning a woman, I don't need to know your past relationship. I'm learning you. You know what I mean? I don't need to get details on what he did wrong or what he did right. Like just keep that on over there. But maybe that's just something I be on.
Yeah, in a sense though, you really kind of do because you want to know what she been through. You know what I'm saying? You want to know the experiences that she had and shit like that because when you start to go through shit with her, you're gonna be able to identify where certain things have come from, where you don't make the same mistake that the last nigga made.
Well, Bam, this is the only problem with that. If that's the truth, see, she can tell you anything. You gotta watch who she is as a woman. She can say whatever she want, but them actions gonna speak way louder than what the fuck she talking about. She can be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
he
but
wasn't
you as a
shit. He
man,
wasn't doing this.
you
He wasn't doing that." Bitch, you burn hot pockets.
but you as a man got to be able to read
What was that?
actions. You don't have to. You're not supposed to take her every word of what she's saying. You're taking what she's saying and placing it up against her actions so that you can cipher out both.
Seeing if it's congruent. But yeah, I just,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, go
Red
ahead.
pill, I
My
hope
fault.
you ain't fucking with a girl that's burning hot pockets though.
All right, I made a few mistakes in my life. I apologize.
Oh man, it's rough out here in the streets.
You got yourself muted, Delia.
I had it.
So one thing before we head on out, if y'all didn't know, we got to the hour. We are at our hour time limit for the day. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance to say one more thing and introduce themselves, give up their social media, and we're gonna start with Mr. Bam.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. Farrell Bell. All my social medias. Uh, I got a lot to say, just not a lot to say right now. I got to get to the gym.
Peace, brother.
Peace. What up? What up? Hey, y'all. John C. Reynolds on Facebook. Red Pill Crip 85 on TikTok, IG, everything else. I got a show on Friday down at Record Bar. JP's, the Popper, Head to Don. My nigga Bomba, DJ Dub, we doing that. And then Saturday, I got a toy drive. If y'all got kids, if y'all want something for Christmas, I'm giving away everything. We got a PS5, we got clothes, shoes. Come through 3402 Truths, get y'all some Christmas gifts, add to what you got. And
What
yeah, tap
time?
into the show.
What
Huh?
time? What time is that?
We starting at 8 in the morning at the barbershop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have everybody line up. I'm gonna give y'all a ticket, and then we'll pull for the PS5 after all the toys is gone.
If you drop that flyer in the inbox, we'll post it on all the Love Live social media.
Okay, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, y'all have a blessed night. Good seeing y'all. I'll be tapped in.
Cool.
Man, it's your boy, Bad Luck the Killer City Kid. You feel me? You can hit me on all the socials, man. The Twitter, the Snapchats, the Facebooks, all the shit. Got a roast show Friday at Nefertiti. You feel me? It's going down, man. I'm gonna show KCK what the town is worth this Friday. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking thing like that. And yeah, shouts out to everybody. Y'all be good. One.
Hello, I'm Shishi Garden. I appreciate being on the panel. Everybody, you can follow me on Facebook. I also have a podcast, audio podcast on Spotify. It's from Anchor onto Spotify, so you can put me up on Spotify. It's called Every Day Isn't the Same. You can go listen to that. But I just model and I do what I do. I don't say much, but I say much. But I appreciate being on here. You guys brought me on to a great show, so I appreciate it. I'll keep tapping in.
What's up, world? It's your girl, Envy on Pain, aka Envy the Pixie, Envy the Boss, or MVP the Great on all social media. It was great chilling with y'all this evening. See you next week.
What's up, y'all? It's Bronze Beauty. It's DE Bronze Beauty on IG. Make sure you follow me. And I just want to tell everybody thank you for coming in, tapping in. Our reoccurring hosts, our panelists that we have, Bam, Red Pill, Matt. Matt's not here to, give his goodbyes, but thank you, Matt, for coming in. And we'll see y'all next week, Monday. We can't hear you, Delia. We can't hear you. Unmute.
They muted my mic. Don't do me like that.
Oh,
Oh,
well, tell us what you want to say.
Why don't you
Tell
get
us.
how come everybody got their own moment and I gotta share? Thank you. So anyway, you know how I be. I enjoyed this. I always enjoy it. I love when we get multiple people on the pod because all of that extra just ideologies, the different perspectives, the different understandings, all of the mentalities. I'm here for that. So you already know we come every Monday between 6 and 6:30 to give y'all this. So we'll hope to see y'all next week, or we won't be rolling next week. I'm not for sure. We'll figure that out. But either way, we're every Monday evening. So I hope y'all enjoyed the pod and y'all have yourself a great week. Hey, Merry Christmas.